Hello class, today we're going to be making a name tag. In order to make a name tag, what you will need is a pencil and a sheet of paper that I will have cut out for you. You are also going to need the supplies. You get to choose for your name tag if you would like to use crayons, if you would like to use markers, or if you would like to use, my preference is colored pencils. You'll notice in the back of the room I have these little cups that have the colors separated. Please make sure you keep them separated to the best of your ability. So if it looks more red, it goes in the red cup, orange goes with the orange. So to get started with our name tag, you are going to be receiving your art bin number along with this name tag. So what I want you to do first is write off on the right hand side. If you're not sure your rights from your lefts, you can do the little trick with your hand. L stands for left, and right. So you can do left and right. Please put it off on the right hand side is where your art bin number is going to go. I haven't assigned you an art bin number yet, but I will, and when I do, then we'll put that number here. So I'm just gonna write for right now, this is where my art bin number is going to go. Over here on this side, for your name tag, you essentially have just a few requirements here. It just needs to be nice, clean, and neat, and easy to read, So what that means is you can choose different fonts for what you want to do. I would just recommend a very basic block letter style, but you can do cursive if you want to do cursive. Again, it just needs to be crisp, clean, neat, easy to read. That's requirement number one. Requirement number two, we're going to talk about when we go to color it. So my name is Mrs. Hauser, so I might decide that I want to do just kind of some graffiti letters, and maybe I'm going to put my Mrs. up a little bit higher. So you can stylize this how you would like. Okay, so that's smaller, but now if I write all of my letters that small, I'm not gonna be able to read this when I go to put it on my art bin. And that's the whole point, is to try and make this easy to read and very clear, so that if I have to go and find your art bin, I can, and I can do it easily. So now I'm gonna make all my other letters really nice and large to fill in the space. So it doesn't matter what type of lettering you're doing. It can be goofy, silly letters, that's fine by me. It could be smaller letters, but they need to still fill the space. Make sure you don't go too far. I'm gonna get a little close on this back side here, but that's okay. Maybe I'll kind of stylize it here a little bit, and I'll put a small E in there. And this is something that I'm okay with. You can kind of add a little style to your name tag. Well, when I look at it now, it is pretty easy to read my name on this name tag, I did leave a little extra space here. This is now where we get into our second requirement. And our second requirement is that we are going to, you're going to demonstrate for me your knowledge of warm and cool colors. And what that means is you are going to color the name in either warm or cool colors and the background in warm or cool colors opposite of whatever you did your name in. So for example, if I did my name in warm colors, red, orange, or yellow, then I need to do the background in cool colors, which would be green, blue, or violet, or it could be vice versa, So this space that I have over here, maybe I want to save that to add some details or some funky patterns, So what I'm going to do now is I am going to give myself an art bin number. You guys, again, are just going to wait until I tell you what your art bin number is, and then you can add it on there. Let's just say I'm going to be art bin number 100. With these ones, I want them nice, thick, and easy to read, and we're going to most likely actually just use a marker to fill these in. So I filled it in with big block letters, but I'm okay if you just took a marker and wrote 100 on that side of it, So now for the rest of the video, I'm just gonna take some time. I'm gonna decide to do warm colors on my name and cool colors in the background. And you'll see how I expect you to add some details and not just fill in the background with one color. If you fill in the background with one color, that doesn't really show me your creativity or your ability to use all of the cool colors, So I'm gonna get started. You guys can see what I come up with, and then you'll get started with your name tag. let's talk about what you can do for options for outlining. So with that, you can either choose on your letters to use your warm colors to do some outlining to make your name pop out, or you could on the background area use the cool colors to outline around the name as well. But the idea is that we want it to stand out. The last option, however, is that I will allow you to use a black marker, crayon, colored pencil, whatever you would like to use, if you want to use black just on the outline of your name. Okay, so if you're going to use black, you're only going to use it for the outlining of your name, just to really make it pop and stand out. Again, you don't have to use black. You can use one of your warmer cool color sets to make your name stand out, but the idea is that I do want your name to stand out from the background. This will help with the part of the grade that talks about getting a nice, easy to read, clear name. So I'm just gonna finish this up. We'll review just the requirements one more time, and then we'll get you started with your name tag. So this completes the name tag portion of my name tag. Let's just quickly address the number over here. So with the number, I am gonna have you guys take a black marker, crayon, colored pencil, whatever it is that you used for your project and what you think looks good. Add the little divider there, and then with mine, I already put it on there, but again, if you just had a marker, okay, I would be okay if you just took your marker and you wrote out 100 for your number. Okay, it can be as simple as that. Mine, I stylized it just a little bit, and that's okay, so I'm just gonna go through, I'm gonna outline it, and I'm going to fill it in with black. I would like your number to be in black, okay? Do not pick another color. I would like the number to be in black, and then you would simply color it in nice and neat so that I can read it and see it. So this completes my name tag. In order to get full credit, which is 10 points, I realize for some of you, you're like, 10 points. But 10 points in the art room and the art world for one of your first grades is pretty significant. So what I'm looking for is it colored neatly? So are the lines going in the same direction? Are your coloring lines inside the lines? Is there good craftsmanship? And is your name easy to read? So that's requirement number one. Is it colored neatly, and is it easy to read? Number two is whether or not you follow the directions for the warm and cool color scheme. So do you have warm colors on the letters, cool colors on the background, or vice versa, warm colors on the background, cool colors on the name? And it's as simple as that. Then you'll turn this in, and I will grade them, and then I'll hand them back to you, and we'll get them taped onto your art bin. Okay, so depending on the year, some years I like to actually color code my art bin numbers. If I do color coding with you, here's what I would like to do. I believe what I normally do is that my first hour of the day or class period of the day, whether that's first or second hour or third hour, I normally have them start with red, and we just go in rainbow order. So depending on what class you are of the day for me, this is the rainbow order here. My first class that I have of the day will be red. Okay, my second class will be orange. My third class will be yellow, green, blue, and violet. The reason that I do this is sometimes that makes it a little bit easier for me to find a student and the class. If I can just kind of look at the numbers and say, oh, I know this is my third class of the day, I should be looking for a yellow tab, and then I can find you easily. Okay, so let's get started on your name tag, and then we'll get them eventually taped onto your art bin.